does G2 believe that this Graves blind is like unstoppable? Do they believe that this is something that can't really be answered? And then by picking the Nidalee now, they're saying, nope, we know what the answer is to it. And now they're going to bring it out. Now, for those that don't know, Jankos' Nidalee has been memed a little bit.
Yeah, and sometimes unfairly, right? Because he is actually a very good Nidalee player.
He is.
But we like joking about the fact that he misses a lot of
So, because of that, we will be counting the number of spears that he lands.
Exactly.
And I'm hoping that...
100.
Why do you have so many steak jokes?
I just find them really funny. Yeah. Like, oh, it's a good little steak joke.
Okay.
Let's get on to Summoner's Rift. Line of scrimmage from both teams, just setting up across the river. We'll maybe see eye-to-eye karma here. Corporal going to put a ward in this second bush. Gives you a bit of vision control. Kisei as well, getting a ward across the wall. Now, we'll see if G2 decide to recall and get an Oracles here. Often you do take it on the Pike for bot lane control.
Okay, here we go. Wait, hang on a second. His mana is gone. And he took Q. He used the spear. And I didn't see anyone's health.
0 for 1.
0 for 1.
Okay, I've got a hit and a no-hit tally here.
Okay, perfect.
So we're going to say 1 no-hit.
1 no-hit. Because I didn't see any damage taken. I think Kevy also started E, so he probably even dodged it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So if it's dodged, that's the only problem here. Because it's like...
You need another tally for dodged.
Alright, so we're putting that one on dodged?
We didn't see the footage, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and I'll say dodged on that one.
It's going down into dodged because it's the unforced forced error type of idea, right?
Exactly,
like that's a forced miss.
All right, Jankos, you know, we'll give you that one. Okay. Corporal though already a better hit rate than Jankos. Don't worry. So let's get into the game. Jankos starting on the top side of the map, gonna be pathing towards bot. Kevy gonna be doing the same thing. He will actually secure his first buff of the game this time round, so he's gonna be pretty happy. Notice as well, they put a deep ward in the river topside to be like, please don't let this happen again. We'll be able to relatively safely secure that one. So Kevy off to a much better start than last game. He's not going to be bullied as much. Meanwhile, the bot lane getting that early push.
Couple hook back,
that's a lot of
damage. He hasn't got shield, Corporal's down. Double hail of blades and igniting a flash is all it takes for G2 to find first blood.
Wow. Yeah. That was well played by Targamas, very well played. I respect Flackhead for also flashing in to guarantee the damage to secure that kill. But man, Pike level 1, level 2, people just don't respect it. Q, auto, ignite, into flash Q. Very well played from the G2 bot lane. The thumbs up comes out from Flackhead, G2 first blood.
And the thing is, if you're Corporal there, you're like, oh, we get the push, okay, we get control of the lane, I'm just going to step up. Targamas wasn't having it. Of course, Pike level 1, very strong. And with Corporal not having shield and Puma not having his arcane shift because they hadn't got to that level 2 yet, it's a relatively easy kill after Corporal stepped into the bush. And now, Targamas can just keep doing this. There's no flash on Corporal. Exhaust is there. Put down onto Flacker. Forced away for the moment. They do still have heal, but that's another summoner down. Targamas clears the vision, now gets his health back. It's one of the things with Pike, you can just constantly take these trades. Because assuming you get into the fog of war, your passive heals it all back up.
Well played from the bot lane overall. Jankos now utilizing the prio that they have to secure the first crab. Kevy, his pathing initially looked like he was going to path back up towards the top side, but yeah, Broken Blade. At first I was like, he's not going to dive this, is he? No, he's going to proxy this. As much farm as possible. Kisei with Kevy.
Now dodging away from Kisei here. Gold card locked in. We'll want this on Kevy. Gets it, flashes under the wall. The spear connects 1 for 1. The chase is on. Kevy will fall into the line. Not enough. 2 kills to Jankos.
Well played from the G2 mid jungle. Good spear comes out from Jankos.
Do we count those spears?
No.
No, it's just onto enemy
champions.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Unless it's really egregious.
Yeah, then it's...
But well played overall. Caps held onto his flash for as long as possible. Once the stun came through, he kind of set up for the Nidalee Spear to land. And in that narrow choke point, it became very easy for Jankos to follow up and secure the kill. So G2 already find themselves 3-0 on the kill board with a 2k gold lead.
Jankos goes back, gets himself Sork boots, and once again, a jungler playing up against Order has a strong early lead. It's been a difficult road for Kevy and for Order. It was a strong proactive play in the mid lane. You know, they caught Caps. They were able to force away his flash, but the reaction from Jankos was there in time. Order would just put it in a compromised position.
always get a little baited when the observers hover over a bot lane like this.
Any lane, I'm just like, oh.
There's a stacked wave. And the 2v2, I looked at the minimap and I was like, I don't see any jungles. Yeah, nothing gonna happen. Just a very big wave that Flacker's gonna grab for himself. Did miss a CS there. We all saw it, but that's okay. Happens. Jankos level 5. Will spot out Kevy. Corporal there to assist along with Puma. Jankos immediately gonna disengage, recognizing the numbers disadvantage, finds himself in. Weirdly enough, Caps actually has a health advantage in this matchup. I haven't ever seen much of the straight up 1v1 to understand what's been going on in that lane, but normally it's the TF with slightly less HP. In any case, let's not forget that the last time these two met was the last time, was the first time, because they played against each other 2 times down. Kisek was able to actually get a solo kill. Oh, hang on. Oh,
really good dodge there from Corporal. Sidesteps the Bone Skewer, uses the shield movement speed to dodge away from the Phantom Undertow.
You can see XP-wise.
Oh, but Jankos is here.
He's hovering.
Kevy's here.
Corporal doesn't have flash for a few more seconds.
G2 gonna make like a submarine and dive, dive, dive. Corporal no way out of there. Jankos looking with the damage, gets one. Targmas able to get away with the heal as well. Will it be enough? Puma flashes. One more order would be enough. He gets it. Auto answer back.
Ends up being a trade, 1-for-1. Another good spear comes out from Jankos. Able to set up the damage, the dive, and he's looking for more. Hovering in the brush, but I think he's actually just gonna see if he can get some deep vision, steal away some camps. But 3-0-0 now on the Nidalee. Off to a very good early game.
Hit 2 spears, dodged 1. As far as
I mean,
well.
the point that we're trying to prove here is that Jankos is a very good Nidalee player.
Another spear! Corporal tries to get away. Shields himself up. Destiny used towards the top side as Broken Blade from a proxy position to a killing position, it seems. Biopanther ignited, he will fall.
Plays across the map. Ooh, Jankos did miss a spear there.
No hit.
You know, that one's a justifiable miss. Of course,
it's still a miss.
It is still a miss, but it's a justifiable one. He's just looking, you know, pondering, see if he can find one. But the whole point of this exercise, Medic, is to prove that Jankos is in fact a good Nidalee player, you know?
Yep.
We're not here to bully him, because we believe in Jankos, right?
Exactly.
We've cast him for a very long time.
Yeah.
But he's gotten a bad rep on his
100%,
Nidalee,
yeah.
you know? And he's played into the memes a little bit, but already, fantastic early game from him. 3.2k gold. He actually has the most gold in the game right now. And yeah, very impressive stuff so far.
Impressive stuff all around by G2. Setting up around Jankos, making sure that they have the lanes in the right position for him to invade or look for these fights. Order struggling a little bit still. Mostly just because Jankos has been able to get so far ahead. They are 3,000 gold in the hole. And wait, do we count missed Bone Skewers as well? Doesn't matter, he doesn't miss. Corporal flashes away. Mantra W for a bit of extra healing into the shield will be enough to keep Corporal alive. And now G2 perhaps a little bit overstepped here. True Shot Barrage alongside the collateral damage is enough to answer back for order.
Big damage there from Puma and Kevy. The long range ults from both is enough to shut down Flacket. They get his flash as well. And I'm not entirely sure where Caps was. I wasn't paying attention to the minimap, but he couldn't collapse, which meant the Order had the number advantage. Looking for another dive on the Biopanther.
Caps here, gold card locked in. Biopanther bellows breath, but underneath the tower, you're not going to be able to kill an Orn like this. The dragon goes down. Now Jankos
not
is
gonna
on
stop
his
him
way.
from trying.
Jankos gets the heal down. Another spear connects on a gold carded target. And you can kill him with 3, even if you couldn't with 2.
They have the Rift Herald as well, so they'll be able to secure that tower. Kevy gonna do a bit of counter jungling of his own. As now Order trying to set up for a cross-map play. Setting up for a dive on the bot side. They're able to sweep out a lot of the vision. They don't have much of a wave, but they do have the cannon, and you can see Targamas swiftly taking that one out. Let's see if Order can pull off the dive.
So Flacket has no ult, no flash, no heal. Targamas has no flash, no ignite, but he does have that Ghost Water dive. Corporal the one on the front line, and Ghost Water dive enough for G2 to step back away.
TSM in though. I can't find the connection there. What?
I mean, why not?
Maybe he's just a TSM fan, I guess?
TSM chants are an inherent part of League of Legends and international events. Hook misses there from Targamas. Jankos coming in as well. But I will give credit to Corporal. When he got caught out by Targamas and Flacket, he actually played it pretty much perfectly. The Mantra W for the extra healing into the shield meant that he was able to get out alive instead of ticking down.
Jankos now back on the bot side of the map, threatening a dive. Has the Herald. See recognized that there was no real point in funneling all this extra gold into the Scion. So instead, let's see if we can use it to take this bot tower down. Steals away the Grom. There should be a tower going down for G2, assuming they drop the Heralds. Tower's not quite low enough yet for the Herald to secure the tower, so they're going to stick around. Caps does have the ultimate available. I wouldn't be surprised to see him look for a row.
I counted one dodge spear in there. If we count the second one, it's just going for the cannon minion bone skewer. To the side, Riftherald going down. Targamas local out of damage is enough with the end of the line proc to get the kill. Riftherald will charge in, or they're able to find a kill for themselves, but the Riftherald will at least to give a couple more plates over to G2. Not enough to take down the tower.
Good response there from Order, securing a kill. Jankos, though, his regression is unrelenting. Sphere.
Yep, no hit there.
Corporal able to get away with his life. Broken Blade continues to take caps. 110 CS right now. Pre-11 minutes.
It's pretty impressive.
CSing, yeah. Inspired by the Baus, of course.
Sadly, hasn't gone for the Prowler's Claw build here on the Scion.
Disrespectful, really.
Yeah, I mean, we have to pay homage to the Baus. Targamas here still only level 5. Caps stepping forward with the gold card, but Kisei, of course, can just jump away with the distortion. And at 11 minutes in, the game settles down a tad. 4,000 gold, the lead for G2. And less of the happy game style we saw from G2 a few years ago when they were already locked into positions. Here, it feels very much like they are still trying to play a controlled style with perhaps a few different picks.
Sure. They are very focused. Another unique champion locked in for Caps, of course. Not that he's any stranger to the Twisted Fate. Book lands on the Kevi. He's going to dash away from that one. Level 8, still very strong on the Graves. Definitely a battle of the junglers so far in this game. Kevi's done a pretty good job of doing what he can to get advantages for his team, but roaming mid, trying to cover for any potential play that Targamas and Caps would make, means the Flathead is able to secure the first tower of the game. The gold will continue to balloon. 5k is now the advantage. Here comes the stun card.
The pull back. Kisei locked up, and the spear connects. Jankos thanks his teammates for setting it up and takes the kill, his 4th of the game.
Tied for gold with his top lane, and now going to overtake. Jankos once again finds himself with the gold lead.
Sure, Broken Blade's going to take all 5 plates topside. Another spear, as you say.
That is, if my math is correct, 13 plates secured for G2.
With a minute and a half left.
They're looking for the last 2.
Not often you see all 15 plates for G2. Just in a strong enough position, as you say. Bone Skewer does land, and Corporal taken out by Flaka. Jankos, though, pays for the dive with his life. As G2 overstepped a little bit, he did land another spear during that. Another plate goes down. That's 14 of a possible 15 for G2, and a 7,000 gold lead at the 13-minute mark.
Now, I do know that someone's bingo card has Caps going deathless in a game.
Oh.
So far, he hasn't died. Jankos did end up falling there. Over-aggressive, a Broken Blade now in the enemy jungle.
Just takes no damage, man. The dude's so huge. Kevi has to flash away. He's built that Frostfire Gauntlet, so he's very tanky in the face of Order, unless Kisei gets there, but Kisei's sitting on a lost chapter and a little book. Like, that tome is not amplifying much right now for the Order mid laner. With 30 seconds left, we'll see if G2 are able to take out all of these plates, but the wave cleared out by that True Shot barrage. It looks like they're going to have to settle for one short of perfect.
14 out of 15 plates. A very dominant laning phase from G2. Obviously, Order have found themselves a few kills, but 6k is still the gold lead for G2. Order struggling to really find much impact on the map. Let's have a look back at this play. Stun comes through, into hook, into Everfrost, into the spear. Brutal combo. We fast forward just a little bit. A stun card is going to come out from Caps on the Corporal.
I missed that spear hit originally, so I'm just going to put that one down.
There we are. We should see that stun card come out any second. Caps is calling for it. Jankos makes his way back. There's the stun. There's the spear. And here's the kill. Actually ends up going over to Flathead. Jankos' dive was actually completely unnecessary. So that's okay.
He still hit the spear. Now Riftherald on the menu for G2. Order grouping up as 3, trying to defend this mid lane. Kevi has done an okay job of keeping up terms of farm. He's only about 20 behind Jankos right now. And you can actually see, although top lane has been relatively quiet, apart from that couple of dives that we saw up there, Broken Blade, 6,969 gold there on the Scion, with first completed item, Winged Moon Plates, Negatron Cloak, and plated Steel Caps, and Order with their second Dragon of the game.
Now they can use this Herald to actually siege onto the tier 2 if they want to. They're not going to overcommit. They're going to rotate up towards the top side of the map. Broken Blade just tanking the tower, 2 levels up on Biopanther. 168 CS at 15 minutes. Very impressive farming scores from him. He has been stealing a lot of the Krug camps. Biopanther going to go back to base, and now they can just drop this Herald, secure another tower if they want to.
Probably don't even need it. You've got Demolish Bot coming in here for Broken Blade. It's down to half. Blackhead can continue just to wail away on it. Everfrost going out. Broken Blade
is healing.
He tanked like 6 abilities there. He just healed through all of it. Kisei pops the scream emote. It's no scare prize. That's G2 are currently ahead in this game, but it's a difficult one for Order to find any avenue back into. They do have an Ezreal who's 2-0-2 with the Trinity Force and the Manamune on the way, but it feels like a long road to anywhere for Order in this game.
Jankos not going to overstay. Will steal a couple camps. He has his eyes on the Raptors though. As Targamas clears out vision with his Umblegrave on the bot side of the map. Kevin actually choosing to go for the Eclipse for a little bit more damage in the other game over the Umblegrave as the traditional build that we've seen more often so far in this tournament. And he will get himself a Raptor cap. Must feel nice to get his jungle back.
Charge coming in. And the flash away by Biopanther. Caps here with a gold card, though no Bellows breath in time. The hook away from the decimating smash means Biopanther gets to live for an extra second. But he does end up falling. Another hook, another spear connected for Jankos. Currently sitting at 9 hit. 2 dodged, 3 missed.
Kisei did just dodge another one.
Oh, that's another dodge.
Yep. Oh, that one hit. That did. Nice spear from Jankos. Nice spear indeed. Now they're sieging on this tier 2. They have a bot wave stacking up. They've pushed in mid. They still have the Herald. I imagine they're going to drop it now.
Good imagination. You could write a book. Level of imagination.
I have been writing a book.
Oh yeah, you have. It's true.
Yeah.
Let's see when that does come out. Singer, author, what can't you do is the hook as the death from below is enough to kill off Kisei. Caps low here. Broken Blade on the front line. Ripto has been killed off. Bone Skewer's going to hit once again. Jankos diving onto the backline, gets himself but double. The chase is in now with the Destiny Corporal flashes away, but Blackhead can chase. 4 kills in the base for G2. Blackhead to flash away from the tower range. And that will be the inhibitor falling at the 17.5-minute mark. Broken Blade, and Puma still has an arcane chip.
Cap stays deathless as Jankos adds another to his repertoire.
Does he? Oh.
Able to get back to base off that, but G2, they secure the inhibitor pre-20 minutes. I can already hear the Twitter analysts telling G2 how suboptimal they're playing right now. Let's have a look at this. Stun guard comes down to the long. The execute from Pike, who actually not even needed there. It was actually just damage from Jankos enough to secure it. Another gold card into the Pike Q. Oh god, it's just lethal. The single target destruction that comes through from G2. Order have no real answers for it. Here comes the gold card.
Oh, Heavy's here though. Caps, good stopwatch timing. Gets to the end of the line, but Caps is low. Caps is no longer deathless. Not too surprising, but sad for whoever had that on their bingo card. Broken Blade pushing forward. Force of Nature, they're giving him the extra movement speed, of course, as they are able to force Order away from the bot side of the map. Super Minions, about where the Krug camp would be in the top lane. They'll take 30 seconds or so to get towards the base, so Order have a little bit of time where they can defend without having to worry about their next
another spear hit there.
Siege, as you say, another spear hit. Keep track of it for me. Another one. Is it another? Is it another one? Oh, he missed it. Broken Blade caught out as Order now try and push forward. Broken Blade low, Broken Blade down. He'll come back with a zombie bomb as Jankos goes in. Targamas with Death and Blow gets 1. Looking for the repeat stun. It's a double, but he can't get the resets off in time. Ends up being a 3-for-3 in the bottom lane.
Wow, okay. Even at a numbers disadvantage, G2 choose to go for the fight. It looks pretty promising for Order, and they are able to get a number of kills, and they'll buy themselves a little bit more time. But you've got to look at the base right now. Kevy is forced to go back. G2 know this, and with a wave on its way, they're looking to secure themselves another tower. But the respawn timers are low. But it looks like it's not going to be enough. G2 with the numbers advantage for the time being will set up for this tier 2 in the bot lane.
Puma really should be looking at getting away from this one. Another spear, just a little bit wide there. Corporal does come and join his teammate. Another spear misses.
I mean, where was that one even going?
I mean, he was aiming at Corporal, Benny. He can't see what we can see. All he saw was where the Q came from.
I don't know, Canyon doesn't miss spears, I'm just saying.
It's true. The Canyon's not at MSI either.
True.
He missed it. He missed the international.
You do, yeah. Wow, we ended up burning Canyon very unnecessarily. Sorry, mate. Big fan. Anyway, back to the game. Right, let's have a look back at this replay. So, good Everfrost there. Really forces Jankos off the play. Broken Blade is the front line, but he ends up just getting chipped down. The chain CC comes through from Kisei. Oh, we don't have time. Stun lands.
Good Everfrost from Kisei, but the Bone Skewer is still in range. Jankos, I thought there was a spear there, but it can't have hit.
No, it did. It just hit the clone that spawned.
It doesn't count.
It does count.
Doesn't count.
No, it does count.
No, he missed the champion.
No, he hit the... It was gonna hit. That was a block. Hit. Okay, that hit.
So I'll do a dodge. I'll give it dodge, okay? Because he dodged it with his clone. That's a skill.
I don't think he chose for the clone.
You don't know what was going on in Kisei's mind, Benny.
That's true. That's true. Now the Baron being started up.
Jankos missed another spear there. As the Baron, as you say, has been begun. 21 minutes in. It's a 7,000 gold lead for G2. Now, Order do have poke. You have Court of the Forge God. You've got poke from Puma. He is at 2 items. TP coming in as well from Kisei. There's the Court of the Forge God onto the backline, but doesn't really isolate anyone from G2. Spear goes wide. True Shot Barrage coming in as well. Kisei trying to dive forward onto Jankos. Gets good Everfrost down. Biopanda with the knock-up. Baron still only 2,000 there. Puma goes on a rampage and looking for more. Broken Blade on the front line though as Biopanda's forced away the shield. Puma dodging in and out of danger as much as he can. Another spear connects. Puma forced away. G2 though lost their mid laner. He does have TP to get back to this. Will Order just full reset?
Well, look at the base. Look at the base. The minions are just sieging onto the tower right now. Order is forced to disengage. Kisei is still hovering around, but without a jungler there is no smite, so G2 feel that they can force this.
First Nexus Tower about to fall. Kisei going in, look for Jankos. Stopwatch coming out. The Zonya's used. TP in now by Biopanther. As he tries to join the bait, Jankos getting forced out by Kisei. Jankos dodging as much as he can and gets away with blast cones. But Order, True Shot Barrage not going to hit. Order, do you look for something here? Destiny now. Kisei isolated. Caps going in. Blackhead will take down Kisei. And in the end, as much as Order tried to fight back, it is they that end up dying in the top side river. G2 can start up the Dragon, the Baron once again.
But the jungler is alive. Order know that this is going on. The spear once again connects on the Corporal. The Baron begins.
Watch Puma through these fights. He's having a stormer of a game on this Ezreal. He looks for Targamas. 6,000 HP on the Baron. Ward goes in. Kevin now knows. Still got half his health left. Puma trying to put the damage down. If Broken Blade can tank this, it's so difficult for him. Court of the Forge God now. There's 3 people grouped up. Only hits onto Jankos. Kevin still behind the pit. Targamas fishing with the Bone Skewers. Trying to find someone to isolate with the death from below. Kevin going in. The Baron secured. Order up. A tasty morsel of Baron for Order.
Of course, G2 had to flip the Baron, but Puma flashes away.
But Jankos chases him. Puma down, Jankos finds his mark. His spear goes wide, but Targamas now with the death from below will take one. Kisei, look for Jankos. No stopwatch on him now because he's used that Zonya's earlier. Kisei will be able to escape the chains though. Stun card, flash bone skewer pulled back into the spear. And X marks the spot for Kisei's 7th death of the game.
Order, they have the Baron, but at what cost? They couldn't disengage from the fight. G2 have all 5 members alive. They have a wave in mid as well.
You can look for the push here. Biopanther, no Call of the Forge God for the wave play. No collateral damage either for Kevy. Only short range wave play for them here. Kevy flashes away. Caps flashing forward, but Blackhead's on the chase and Kevy is down. Corporal now up. Puma up in 1. G2 need to focus down that Nexus Tower if they're going to be able to win the game from this push. But Puma is on the chase, bouncing forward. True Shot Barrage hits onto Caps, but it's not enough. A spear on Puma takes half his health as Order are able to hold back G2.
Okay, so G2, they did throw away a Baron. It did give Order a little bit back in terms of gold, but they lost their mid inhibitor. Their Nexus is barely standing, but this is a great steal from Kevy here. So let's have a look back at this one. He just uses all the damage that he has.
Puma as well. WQ's at 89.
89. Wow. very, very close indeed. Very good steal away though, but it was that spear that landed onto Puma that really started the chase for G2. Puma was forced to burn his flash and his E, which allowed Jankos to close the gap, get that kill, and then they were able to siege it down mid. Now, G2 grouping up once again in mid, they engage.
Look for Corporal on that front line. He is dead where he stands. The chase is now on. His broken blade down to half HP, but Fire Panther's lower than that.
That's
Dead below is 2 for Targamas. Spear connects, pops the Banshees for Kesse. He's going to try and dive away with the distortion. Targamas looking for it. Destiny coming out. Puma with a cleanse. The gold card locked on the back line. Not 3. Jankos will take it instead. Eversboss just a bit short. Another kill goes over. That's how Kesse actually dodged away from it. Targamas was looking from the depth and below. Kesse will still be alive until Blackhead decides against it. Spear goes wide. That's the Jankos we know and love as G2 chase down for the ace and for the win.
Corporal will actually come back to life. Another spear is being looked at from Targamas, but the Nexus is now exposed. G2 doing as they often do and playing around with their food, really. They're looking for more kills. Good damage from Blackhead. They've made a mistake thinking that G2's going to end this game.
There we go. Yanks taking off the headset. It must be over now. Maybe missed one spear too many, but G2 still undefeated, 18-0.